Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Thank you for the opportunity to speak and participate in today's hearing. My name is Reginald Holloway, and I'm here as an advocate alongside Georgia Empowerment, but I'm also someone with nearly 17 years of lived experience connected to Georgia's foster care system. I believe that consideration for SR 622 is an important step toward the future of youth in care. Establishing a study committee to examine rising foster care costs acknowledges that the system is under strain, but I want to offer this perspective. Cost does not rise in isolation. They rise in response to children in crisis, families seeking stability, and systems making decisions without always hearing from those most impacted. Having a front row view into the realities of budget deficits and the effects of funding cuts, I can say clearly that voices with lived experience are not optional, they are necessary. At Georgia Empowerment, we live by a simple but powerful principle: nothing about us without us. That phrase does not mean opposition, it means partnership. It means policies are stronger, smarter, and more effective when people who are most affected are a part of the conversation from the beginning, not after decisions have already been made. When we talk about deficits, we often speak in numbers, but behind every number is a real life impacted. A placement that didn't last, a service that came too late, or a young person who aged out without the support they needed earlier. These realities are not always visible in data, but they are deeply understood through lived experience. This is why it is essential that lived experience experts be included on the SR 622 study committee, not as symbolic representation, but as subject matter experts whose insights come from navigating the system in real time. Lived experience helps identify where dollars are being spent without impact, where early investments could prevent higher costs later, and where policy intentions may not align with real-world outcomes. Without lived experience, a study committee risks examining this system from the outside in. With it, this committee has the opportunity to understand the system from the inside out, leading to recommendations that are more practical, more humane, and more sustainable. If Georgia is serious about understanding the true cost of foster care, then we must also be intentional about listening to the people who live those costs every day. In that spirit, I respectfully ask the committee members to consider including lived experience experts on the SR 622 study committee. Thank you for your time and consideration.